Much farther, a 2-day walk away, Désiré has met up with the men of his family. His brother Victor. His younger brother Solo. His father, Jean-Marie. Jean-Marie brought Solo to the site to teach him how to carve a bowl from a trunk of rosewood. Contrary to what you might think, the bowl is not cut lengthwise from the trunk, but crosswise. They use the axe to remove the ring of light wood to reveal the darker colors of the core. The lemurs have come to see who on earth's making such a racket in the forest. The Zafimaniry don't hunt these fairly tame small primates, as they're convinced that the spirits of the ancestors ride them, leap along with them from branch to branch. The tree's cut as close as possible to the ground to obtain the widest section of the trunk. It takes one man about 2 days to clear a large tree. Rosewood, along with ebony, is one of the most valuable trees in the Malagasy forest. Very dense and extremely hard, it's good to work with. It's one of the sculptor's favorite woods. Solo is facing the moment of truth, carving the curve of the bowl using an axe. Jean-Marie watches his young son anxiously. A poorly placed blow, and they'll have to make the bowl smaller. Solo's fairly skilled, but the concentration required by the apprenticeship wears him out quickly. Jean-Marie would rather let Victor take over. Expansive and generous, Jean-Marie talks non-stop. He'll talk about anything and everything. His sons listen dutifully, but keep their thoughts to themselves.
Fa isika hiany no mikarakara sy mikary koa zay hahasoa amin'ny lafiny hazo dia ny sikotra zay atao hoe sikotra Zafimaniry. Fa raha fa ohatra fa manana ny fivelomanao ara-dalàna dia mahazo vola. Am'izay lafa mahazo vola, aza lanilaniana amina toaka na filibana hafahafa.
Desiree has decided to carve his own bowls. He selected his rosewood tree, a magnificent old tree, 150 years old. Cutting down a tree, even one as regal as Desiree's rosewood, is not a wound inflicted on the forest. Felling the tree opens up a window, bringing in light. Younger trees can then thrive in its place. Desiree will use the entire fallen tree. He will carve a series of progressively smaller bowls from the trunk. Covers, honeypots, statuettes. The scraps will be used as planks for chests. Solo is now trying to use the wood chisel. The bowl is taking shape. It takes 3 weeks for a single man working from night till morning, in rain or dry weather, to carve a good-sized bowl. Living in the forest with just a sloping roof of branches and leaves as shelter is hard for everyone. Insects and leeches torment the men, who are feverish. Solo's doing well. The boy's gifted with a good hand. Carving bowls demands a great deal of rigor. It requires strong self-control. One wrong move would leave an indelible mark that would considerably lower the value of this magnificent piece. Night comes early in the forest. The evenings are long. Anxious to return home, Jean-Marie and his sons work by the light of the fire, and only rarely by candlelight, because of the cost. It's always the same meal in the camp, rice seasoned with pepper. The water comes from the stream.
Before, the rosewood trees were near the village. The work wasn't hard then. Now that I have children, we have to go farther to find rosewood trees. I'm teaching Solo how to work with the rosewood. But in the future, If we're going to still carve bowls, I might have to think about using other trees in the same family as rosewood. Trees that are as hard.
Solo has finished his bowl. He's tackling the final, difficult part. He's carving the handles from the wood. The rosewood bowl is an essential item among the Zafimaniry implements. The woman of the house keeps her rice supplies for the week in this bowl. Solo has done very well in his apprenticeship. Jean-Marie's relieved. His youngest son is now capable of earning a living.
Dia ny zavatra jerena zany dia hoe zay fiainy tena ezahana mafy ny hoay. Dia manao ny vatany. Alena ve mbola mazoto andeha aty sepiso?
Mbola mazoto.
Ska lany hitotro aty sepiso? Hitako nazy hata aty.
It's time to deliver the bowls now.
Zala fartão hafanana niany. Mas deva ya ka te lupa pakane lo tena ula kare.
Jean-Marie and his sons will have to walk 2 days non-stop, carrying a load of 35 to 40 kilos over dangerous and unreliable paths to get the precious bowls out of the forest. Jean-Marie and his boys are in Ambositra, the end of their road. Jeanne d'Arc, a Persileo trader, ordered the pieces. The negotiations concern the price, which depends on the size of the bowl.
Ny sariny voalefanay aty le zalahy reto voagnaty azy aty.
Vao sokirina, vao diovina ny entana. Io, 5,000 sy 10 hetsy ariary.
Zay ve zalahy? Raha efa ekenareo dia aho tsy afaka amin'ny teny tsony.
5,000 sy 10 hetsy. 5,000 zany a, ny raika ary. Ery a 10 hetsy ty. Ny totaliny zany 5,000 sy 10 hetsy.
It's a deal.
10, 10 hetsy.
Like all the Betsileo traders, Jeanne d'Arc asks her workers to decorate the bowls. The carving's neither in the Betsileo nor the Zafimaniry style. It's kitsch, meant for tourists. Solo's first bowl will be entirely altered. It works out well for Jeanne d'Arc. She'll sell the works to tourists for 5 to 10 times what she paid. The tourists don't know anything about the age-old history of these unique pieces.